Alex Revell, first of all, let's get last Saturday out of the way. Have you had a chance to look over the Blackpool game and where you think we could improve from?
Yeah, we've obviously gone through it this morning with all the players. I thought that it was an excellent away performance, and I think there's certain areas that we can improve on. Obviously, for sure, we want to improve every game. I think that having that bravery to play forward a bit more. I think at times we kept the ball, yes, but to play with a purpose at times we could have played forward into really dangerous areas. And I think probably at times when we did break, we probably chose the wrong option. We had some really good moments in the second half, especially where we broke the back of their midfield, and we could have probably made a better choice to who to slide or shot or cross, whatever that looked like. But we've gone through that this morning. It's just the way that we keep improving. I think that ultimately you've gone away from home, 15 shots away from home at a tough place to go in the conditions. And, we thank everybody for coming up there and travelling that far to watch us, because it means a lot to us. But really a positive performance for sure. But obviously, like you say, there's room for improvement, and all we can do is keep working to see those improvements.
We'll keep this one brief, but supporters have now had the chance to see the replay of the incident in the 97th minute. Have you looked back at it, and has your opinion changed at all?
I've looked back at it a lot. No, listen, it's a penalty. And I think what we have to accept is that, people make mistakes. They're human beings. I just think our frustration is as a club that, we lost, we missed out on a penalty at home to Lincoln, which was obviously a stonewall penalty. And then I think we go on to win the game. It's late in the game. And then obviously Saturday, the last minute of the game, it's a big call because of the timings. But if it's a penalty, it should be given. And then you look and you say, well, if those two games turn around, we're 6 points better off and we're in the playoffs. So I think, decisions can cost points. And like I said earlier, and decisions have had a big effect on us this year so far. But ultimately, we can only control what we can control, and that's our performances and trying to win games without those situations. But we're disappointed because we feel it was an opportunity for us to reward the lads, and obviously, whoever takes the penalty has got to score it. But we felt it's an opportunity that we deserve for the hard work and effort that the lads put into that game. And it's a shame that we missed out on it. But like I say, we control what we can control, and now we move on and get ready for Wycombe.
Looking ahead, we're in the festive period now. Wycombe on Boxing Day, then Bristol Rovers at home shortly afterwards. That must be a good thing to have both those games at home in such a quick succession.
Yeah, absolutely. We're looking forward to that. I think that they're two great games for us, and the festive period is always a great time of year. I think as a footballer, you look forward to that period because your families, and you see people of families at the games, and it's just a really good period of the season. And we've got back-to-back games now at home, and our home form's been much better recently, and we want to make sure that continues this momentum that we're on. We know how tough Thursday's going to be because of the form that Wycombe are in, and what Matty's doing there has been fantastic. But it's down to us to keep improving and keep showing the performances that we've shown over recent weeks. And if we do that with our way, then we want to come out of this festive periods with two really positive results.
Some managers will get their players in for a little bit of training on Christmas Day. What do you do on Christmas Day?
So we'll work up until Christmas Day, and the lads will be given something to do at home. I think that from our point of view, we've got senior players that have got kids. I think that you want to be around your family, and I think you've got to have trust and belief that the players look after themselves, which they do. So we've got a great group that I really trust, and that they'll do the work away from here. But we'll be prepared because for the last 2 days, we're preparing. since Blackpool, and over the next couple of days we'll do the same to make sure that we're ready to perform. And I think that, you know, we haven't trained for the last couple of years, and I think that you get what you lose in terms of an hour on the training pitch early on a Christmas day to get them in. I think you gain by the lads having that time to be with their families and look forward to the game themselves. So everybody's really, you know, they know competition is back in the squad, so they can't afford to not live right away from here and not prepare right, because there's someone waiting in the wings now, which is what we want. No, it's a special day to spend with your family and friends, and so yeah, I think that we're all looking forward to having that day, you know, with people that obviously it means a lot to be with. So they'll do their work, and then we'll be ready.
Touched on competition for places there. How is Louis Thompson? How's Dan Kemp? A couple of players that got withdrawn on Saturday.
Yeah, so Louis, obviously we're just waiting to see really. I think he'll be touch and go, but Kempy and Dan Phillips have recovered. I think we kind of got it at its worst going into training on the Saturday and Friday. So they'll both be back. And to be honest with you, the boys that have coming back from training, we've had a full squad this morning training. Obviously, apart from those that had little knocks from Saturday, which was great to see, and they're training at a level, and it's no surprise that the standard of training went up because of the type of people that we've got back. The standard already has been fantastic over the past few weeks, and we're seeing that reflect on a Saturday, which you always need to see. But this morning, the players that came back into training and drove those standards that you need to be successful.
And just finally, at home on Boxing Day against top of the league, it's a special occasion for many reasons, and one that supporters should be flocking to the stadium for on Boxing Day.
Yeah, it's a big game. I think that it's in terms of looking at it from outside in, it's a team that's building momentum and building a way of playing, and yeah, we're craving wins, of course, everyone, but you know, we're on a fantastic little run of form against a team that's obviously been up there since the very beginning and showing people what good players they've got and what a good job Matty's doing. So, you know, we hope to see, you know, people come and watch the game, because it's a game that deserves people there. And I think that hopefully the game rewards those that are coming, because, like I say, this Boxing Day game's always great to see, and great to see people coming. And we hope, obviously, we deliver a performance that gets those that come back again, because we know how important the Lamex is to us to get wins, to get to where we want to get to. So we look forward to seeing everybody at the game, and obviously I hope that everybody has a lovely Christmas. And like I say, we look forward to seeing everybody on Thursday.
That's great, thank you.
Cheers, mate.